my friends, to today's 2-Minute Tuesday. Today it's story time again, and I'm going to share a few of the stories or incidents that happened in the field with the guys that have done the field work for me. So, first of all, I'm going to share a drive report from Aaron. So a drive report is the guys go out to the house and they do a quick walkthrough and they check out the house, they take a few photos, and they give a very short, kind of cryptic message of what they got there. And then Bruce and Mike can determine what we're going to offer on the property. So this first one is from Aaron, and I'm going to read it to you. Vacant, creepy, trashed in every way, pitch black inside. Something large growled at me, so I ran, fast. RV gate and one-car carport. Roof is bad. Complete rehab. Neighborhood is not good. So then about 6 months later, he goes to the same property. Didn't know it, because we look at a lot. And he says, here's the second drive report. Repeat. This is the one that the Sasquatch growled at me. Vacant. Still creepy. And then he goes on to explain the property. I just kind of got a kick out of that. So then next I'm going to share a little story from Ben. He's our current guys that if you watch our videos of our properties, it's his voice on there. So his fiance was in town visiting, and he was going to look at what was supposed to be a vacant fourplex. So he took her with him so he could take the photos. So he goes into the first unit and he takes a few photos, and his fiance is kind of following him a little nervously, you know, and then he gets into one of the middle units, and it's dark because the windows are all boarded up. And of course, that's where he discovers that there's a self-proclaimed tenant living there. And it surprised him, really surprised his fiance. But he was pretty cool about it, and he did it on-the-spot eviction and got rid of the guy. But his fiance waited outside on the next one. And Mike, who does all of our evaluations now, he started and he used to do all the field work. And one of the ones that just cracked me up, so we had bought a property down in the tougher neighborhood in South Phoenix, and when he goes to do the walkthrough and kind of talk to the occupants and see what if they're going to move out or whatnot, he said it looked really rough. So he calls for backup. He gets one of our other guys over there to kind of back him up just in case it gets a little rough. So he knocks on the door, and the door opens, and there's this little old lady like this tall that answers the door. They just started cracking up. So if we had kept track of all these stories, we could write a book about it, and maybe we will. But in the meantime, we'll do what we do best here, real estate in Phoenix. Until next week, laugh a little, learn a little, live a little. See you guys next week.